principal, and I would really like to see Mr. Wagstaff, the assistant principal.
Okay, come this way.
Come in. Oh. Here, boy, take these letters down to the post office and mail them for me, and here's a dime for yourself.
This is the new principal.
Oh, excuse me. Here's a quarter here.
I'm really pleased to meet my new assistant principal.
The pleasure's all yours. My name's Wagstaff. Quincy Adams Wagstaff, but you can call me Quince.
Mr. Wagstaff.
Okay, I'll call you Quince.
Mr. Wagstaff.
What do you want, Quince?
I've been looking over our attendance record, and frankly, I'm very concerned. All the absentees. You do have statistics, don't you?
Sure. I have a list of absentees as long as your face. Twice as ugly, too. Of course, I recommend suspend them. Or execute them at dawn.
Why, we can't suspend these students.
Why not?
Why, they're on the football team.
Oh, too much punishment for them already, eh?
Why, physical education is the backbone of our school system.
Tell me about it.
Our athletic department is representative of our school. Why, I spoke to the board last night about it. I said I spoke to the school board just last night about the importance of sporting events. Mr. Wagstaff, did you catch it?
Yes, and I thought my razor was dull till I heard your speech.
And let me tell you up front, I'm not one to boast, but I start out each morning doing rigorous calisthenics and run 5 miles every day. Are you a runner, Mr. Wagstaff?
Am I a runner? Why, your secretary and I must do 50 laps around this desk every day.
This school has had a long history of victory under Coach Jackson. And now I find out you fire the man and bring in some Baravelli. Just what are his credentials?
Why, he had 3 years in Vassar.
Vassar? Why, that's a women's college.
He found that out the 3rd year. He would have been there still, except he tried out for the swim team.
I'm going to have a long talk with this coach about our upcoming season.
Just a minute. Hello, this is Mr. Wagstaff, Quincy Adams Wagstaff, but you can call me Quince.
Hey, boss. I'm sorry I was late this morning.
Who is this?
This is the coach.
Oh, this must be the 7:15 coach.
Hey, this is important.
All right, what can I do for you, Quince?
I got the weightlifting team down here, but they can't work out.
Really? Why not?
We're missing a dumbbell.
Don't worry about it. I'll bring you one right down.
Let's go down and see this Mr. Baravelli.
All right, let's do that.
27, 28, 29, 28, 29, 24. 4. 33, 32, 31, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 41. You know, I know that locker room's around here somewhere.
Why, we are in the locker room.
What'd you say?
I said we are in the locker room.
You just said that. That's a problem with the school. Talk, 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 talk.
Now, where is this Coach Baravelli?
I don't know. Baravelli! Yoo-hoo! Baravelli! Yoo-hoo! Baravelli, are you in there?
Hey, what do you want?
Stand back. This could be dangerous. Baravelli, what are you doing in there? Shh. Hey, I'm going over secret signals. 987654321. He's going over secret signals.
Mr. Wagstaff?
Mr. Wagstaff, that's just the intercom.
Oh, you know, for a minute I thought we were in the Goyles' locker room. What is it, sweetie?
The photographers are here and they'd like to know where to set up.
I'll tell them where to go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hut 1, hut 2. All right, the eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Ready or nothing. Here I go. Hey, diddle, diddle, I can't diddle. This time I think I'll go through the middle.
So you're the new athletics director.
Hey, no, I'm the coach.
You don't look like much of a coach to me.
Thanks.
Say, I'm the new principal here, and I was just checking up on you to make sure that we're going to have a winning season. You know what I mean?
Hey, nothing doing. I just got this job.
Oh, forget it. Say, where's our football team?
I got them out practicing a play.
Oh, really? Is it a good play?
You bet. Hello, darling.
Well, don't you think they should be out practicing football, getting ready for the upcoming game?
Hey, we're not going to play no more games.
Why not?
This school has a bad reputation. Every school we play, they always accuse us of taking their money.
What do they say?
They keep saying, get the quarterback, get the quarterback.
Well, if we're not going to play football, just what do you think you're going to do for the rest of the football season?
Well, I'll teach the boys to make passes.
You know, that might not be that bad of an idea, but you know, we have the cheerleading squad. What would the cheerleading girls do?
They'll be on the receiving end.
Hey, Bearbelly, where do you think you're going?
Hey, I gotta get ready for the basketball season.
Just what are you going to do to get ready for the basketball season?
Play baseball.
Baseball. Bearbelly! Say, Bearbelly.
What?
Why don't you just tell me about our baseball team?
All right, that's a good idea. Well, let's see, guys. We got a who's on a first, what's on a second, I don't know who's on a third.
That's what I want to find out.
Well, that's it. The who's on a first, what's on a second, I don't know who's on a third.
Hey, you calling yourself a coach?
Yeah.
You don't even know the kids' names?
Well, I oughta.
Then who's on first?
Yeah.
Go ahead, tell me the kid's name.
Who?
The guy on first.
Who?
The first baseman.
Who?
The kid playing first.
Who is on the first?
That's what I'm asking you, who's on first.
Well, that's his name.
That's whose name?
Yeah.
Go ahead and tell me.
That's it.
That's who?
Yeah.
Do you even have a first baseman?
I just tell you.
Who's playing first?
That's right. Now you remember.
Your team has uniforms, don't they?
Sure, you bet.
And they've got names on the uniforms, don't they?
Yeah.
Good. Now all I want you to tell me is the name on the first baseman's uniform.
Who?
The guy playing first.
Of course, the guy playing the first.
Well, whose name's on the uniform?
You better believe it.
Look, I just want you to tell me whose name is on the uniform.
All right.
So tell me.
Whose name is on the uniform? You can't miss it. It's in a big black letters.
But what's the first baseman's name?
Now, what's on a second?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
One base at a time.
Well, don't go changing the plays around.
I wasn't changing anything.
Hey, what's the matter for you? First you put the first under the second. Then you put the second under the first. Piazza Muscolini, basta rompere faccia the match.
Okay, take it easy. I'm only asking you who's on first base.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
So are you gonna tell me who's on first?
Okay, who's on first?
No, what's the first baseman's name?
What's on second?
I don't care who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't know.
He's on third. Now leave him out of this.
Now how did I get back on third base?
Well, of course, you mentioned the kid's name.
Now if I mentioned his name, who did I say was playing third?
No, who's on first?
What's on first?
What's on a second?
I don't know.
He's on third.
Now I'm back on third base again. Well, since we're on third, let me ask you a few questions.
Sure, what do you want?
Who's on third base?
Now, why do you keep putting who on third base?
What have I put on third base?
What's on second?
I don't know. Third base. Okay, just forget about it.
All right.
Let's talk about the outfield.
Okay.
You do have an outfield, don't you?
Sure, you bet.
And the left fielder's name?
Why?
Well, I just thought I would ask you.
Well, I just thought I would tell you.
So tell me, who's playing left field?
Who's on first?
I'd stay out of the infield. Now look, what's the left fielder's name?
What's on second?
Don't you know who's on second?
Who's on first?
I don't know. Third base. And the left fielder's name?
Why?
Because.
Oh, he's center field.
Look, you got a pitcher on the team.
Sure.
And the pitcher's name?
Tomorrow.
You're not going to tell me today?
I'm telling you.
What time?
What do you mean, what time?
I mean, what time tomorrow you're going to tell me who's pitching?
Now, wait a minute. Who's not pitching?
Don't you dare say who's on first. Well, I guess I settled that one. Now, I just want to know one thing. What's the pitcher's name?
What's on second?
I don't know. Third base. You got a catcher on the team?
Sure.
And the catcher's name?
Today.
Today. And tomorrow's pitching.
Yeah. Now you got it.
So far, we just got a couple of players on the field. Now, look, I used to be quite a catcher back in my high school days.
Is that so?
Yeah. Now, picture this. I get behind the plate to do some fancy catching. Tomorrow's pitching on my team, and a heavy hitter gets up.
That's a fine.
Now, the heavy hitter bunts the ball. And me, being the good catcher that I am, I'm going to throw him out at first base. So I pick up the ball and I throw it to who?
You know,
That's the first thing you said that's made any sense.
And I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Well, that's all you gotta do.
Now, when I pick up the ball and throw it to first base, who's got it?
Sure.
Now, look. When I throw it to first base, somebody's got to get it, so who's got it?
Sure.
Who?
Sure.
Sure?
Sure.
So I pick up the ball and I throw it to Shore?
No, you don't. You throw the ball to who?
Sure.
That's different.
That's what I just said.
Now you're not saying it right.
I pick up the ball and I throw it to Shore.
You throw it to who?
Sure.
That's it.
That's what I just said.
Now you ask me.
I throw the ball to who?
Sure.
Now you ask me.
You throw the ball to who?
Sure.
That's it.
You see, I said it the same as you. Now, I pick up the ball and I throw it to first base.
Yeah.
Whoever's got it drops the ball.
Yeah.
So the runner runs to second.
Yeah.
Now, who picks up the ball, throws it to what? What throws it to I don't know. I don't know, throws it back to tomorrow. Triple play.
Yeah.
Another hitter gets up, hits a long fly ball to because, why? I don't know. He's on third and I don't give a darn.
What's that?
I said I don't give a darn.
He's the shortstop. What do you want? Oh, hi, babe. Sure, that's fine. Sure. All right, I'll be there in a minute. All right, arrivederci.
Who was that?
Oh, that was my girlfriend. She wants me to pick her up at the elementary school.
Oh, is she an elementary school teacher?
Nah, she's a student.
What?
So long, boss.
Oh, wait a minute! Why, this is an outrage!
No, this is the locker room. The outrage is down the hall.
Do you realize that our coach is dating an elementary school student?
Yeah, well, that's nothing to lose any hair about. Of course, in your case, you're a bit late. So what do you care if a 40-year-old man's dating a 10-year-old girl?
What do I care? Why the man's 4 times older than she is.
Well, these things have ways of working themselves out. Here, let me show it to you mathematically on the board. You know, you have to go to school to get this kind of education. Okay, so you say that he's 40 years old, and she's 10.
Right.
So he's 4 times older than she is, right?
Disgraceful, isn't it?
Oh, no, wait a minute. They wait for 5 years, he'll be 45, and she'll be 15. Now, he's only 3 times older than she is.
Say, what are you getting
I
at?
anticipated that question. Let's wait for another 15 years and see what happens. He'll be 60, and she'll be 30. Now he's only twice as old as she is. There's only one thing he's afraid of.
What's that?
She might pass him up.
There's gotta be something wrong with that logic.
I know. Einstein's theory is relatively easy. Whoopee!
Wagstaff,